Today we're going to be learning how to make your 10 Commandments popsicle stick scroll. I guess you can say that. It's a scroll. I don't... okay, your 10 Commandment project. Okay, using popsicle sticks. Okay, which you see right there. And other things that I will be telling you about. I wanted to make sure that you guys have things around the house that you could use. The only thing that you might have to go buy would be popsicle sticks. Thanks be to God, if you are in my class, I would end up giving you the popsicle sticks, which you should be fine about. So don't worry about the popsicle sticks, people who are in my class. Other than that, you need masking tape. This will be very useful. You'll see why. Sharpie. I love Sharpie. It's one of the things that I'm going to be using to write down the 10 Commandments on my popsicle sticks. Pencil, because we're going to be using it to trace out popsicle sticks on index cards. You'll see how useful that is to have index cards. Scissors. Okay. Hopefully, if you don't know how to use scissors, I don't know how you got to middle school. But if you do need help with scissors, just tell your parents and they should be able to help you. Glue. I'm going to use glue because I would really like to use what you call that? Like super glue. I love super glue. But I'm using things that you will probably have at home. Okay? And other than that, I guess we just start the project and see where it goes. Okay, so first things first, I want to get whatever small details out of the way. And the first small detail that I think we should do is get the index cards out of the way, done, okay? What I'm going to do is I can take pencil, okay, that's the safest thing, or take a Sharpie, whatever type of Sharpie you want. I'm using fine Sharpies in regards to just, I don't even know, fine tips, fine points. Okay, fine point Sharpie, just because it's easier for me to see what I've drawn out. So I've already done this. I've measured 2 popsicle sticks out here. Okay, yes, the index card is in regards to length, it's shorter than the popsicle stick, but it does the job because you only need enough to cover a good portion of the popsicle stick. Okay, so I got 2 down. Now I'm going to use my commandments. Okay, I'm going to write the first and the second one down on this card, and then I will cut it out. I will do that for 10 popsicle sticks because there are 10, okay? There are 10 commandments that we should be knowing. We're going to be learning after talking about Moses, okay? So I'm going to do that right now, and then we're going to go on to the next step. Okay. Well, I finished all my commandments. I wrote them on the index cards. I cut them out and everything. I found out that you can actually write 3 of them on one index card. That saves you some index cards. But yeah, so you're going to put this away for now. What we're going to be working on is putting the popsicle stick, I guess, scroll or whatever you want to call it, together. Now, I told you before that you needed 10 popsicle sticks. You're actually going to need 11. You will need 11 popsicle sticks for this. Hopefully I gave you 11. If I'm a smart teacher, I probably did. Now, with the popsicle sticks, you're going to tape 2 each, okay? Each, every 2 you're going to be taping together, okay? make sure that they are, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 12. Why do I have 12? Well, because 11. Oh man. Okay, you know what? Let's just do 12. Let's put 12 together, okay? We're probably gonna have a space between the actual heading and the commandments, okay? So we'll see how that looks. Now, there are two ways that you can do this. You can do the long way, okay? Which is putting it, I have both of them together, okay? And right in the center of both of them, you're going to put the masking tape, okay? Okay, I pre-cut my tape. Sometimes it's better that way. Sometimes because it makes it makes the project go faster. Sometimes it's depending, because I'm doing this on my spray paint table, and sometimes the spray paint can get onto your tape, and that's not a good thing. Okay, that's one way. Or the way that I wanted to do it is just having two little tapes, okay? I have them organized right there. Perfect. I'm going to have one on one side. And another on the other side. We'll see which one works out better, okay? You're going to do this for each one of these, okay? Tape 2 together each, okay? And when you're done with that, move on to the next step. Okay, well, I've done it. I've accomplished what I needed to accomplish in regards to taping each one. Now I'm going to flip them over because we need to attach them. We're going to make a kind of like one piece with all the popsicle sticks, okay? Now, reminder, if you do this outside during nighttime, you're going to get a lot of bugs flying into your garage, which is happening with me right now. So, not a great idea. Anyways, sorry, personal problems. Okay, I have pre-cut tape, okay? The length of each popsicle stick. So I'm gonna tape I'm gonna tape 4 together, okay? So right now I'm gonna do these 2, okay? Make sure that they're aligned, that they're not awkwardly in the wrong place. Hopefully they don't separate on me. This is way, it's easier than, okay. There goes one. Now the next one goes there. I'm going to attach that one too. Okay, and you do this until you're completely finished and everything is taped together, okay? Hopefully, if you do have any mistakes, I hope you review this video and see where you went wrong. And if not, just let me know and hopefully I can figure out what you did wrong, okay? So do this and then we are going to be ready for the next step. Okay, here we go. Starting with the title. The title is going to, I'm going to put it on the most extreme top right here. Okay. Seems like it's going to fit. It should. Make sure that if it doesn't look like it's going to fit, just snip off a little bit, you know. You don't want it to be too big to the point where it doesn't allow your your commandments to close properly. Okay, I'm going to take glue, which you should have at home. Everybody should have at home. I'm going to put it on the back of my paper because putting it on here, I don't know exactly how big the index card is, so it's just better to do it on the, okay, one perfect line of glue right there. Now, I'm not squeezing it, I'm just using the tip, okay, to move around the glue on the card. I don't need a lot of glue, okay? I'm just moving the glue around so that a lot of the card will get glue, okay? Now with super glue, I wouldn't need a lot of glue because you just need one dab here and there and you're good. But no, we're using Elmer glue because we are, you know, trying to do this as if I was a student. Right, Captain America? Yes, of course. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna skip one. I'm just gonna skip one because I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I could just go right here and that'll be perfectly fine. Or you can skip one, decorate this one, or just decorate the bottom one. I'll just go with right under. I'll just go right under. Okay. Here we go. Another line. Okay, you don't need a lot. Again, I'm just moving the glue around so that all of the index card has glue. Now let's put it on. Okay, so you're gonna do this for every single space. Every single space will have one commandment. Make sure you trim it down. Make sure you trim it down before you put it on there so that way you will be able to close it in the end, okay? Be as neat as possible and you should be fine. Right, Captain America? Of course, you agree. Okay, so I ended up finishing the project. It took me about an hour maybe of doing things. Now, the one thing that probably took the most time was cutting out the index cards, making sure I had everything ready beforehand, cutting the tape. And then I had to trim the actual pieces so that they could fit and not cause problems when you have to fold it. It's the 3rd month, 5th day, 2018. Well, there you go. Done and done. If anything, you could probably color it. You may maybe color it in, make it very nice so that when you open it up, it makes one picture. Just make sure that it's legible, okay? If you see, mine is legible. There's no way you can tell me that is not legible, okay? I didn't mess up. If I did mess up, I redid it, okay? All folds in. Now, one thing that I didn't do that you should do is maybe get a ribbon or something to tie it so that it stays shut. And when you turn it into me, or maybe you're just doing this at home because you love the 10 Commandments or you just want to teach your kids the 10 Commandments in a fun way, just wrap it so that way I'm not dealing with having to like close it myself and then organize it in some way that is impossible. Okay, so there you go. We finished.